Yeah, it's a sad collection of commodities now. Poor old coal. I mean, just 12, 18 months ago, they were among the popular commodities. But with the ESG themes really taken them out in the last year or so, particularly thermal coal. So some of the big mining companies like Glencore are really struggling to push that as a theme as a revenue driver. And a lot of these companies are having trouble raising financing, actually, to develop projects and to carry on with their existing operations. If you're going to invest in coal, it's probably met coal, not thermal coal. But these are enormous trades, delivering over 1 billion tonnes of product into the market. And we suspect they'll probably go into trend decline in terms of investor demand and probably even price performance over just the next 3 to 5 years. So people are rotating away from them.
This is fascinating, and I think we've hit upon something here, dare I say, a rich seam of commentary. I think this is interesting. There are a lot of products, again, the ESG lobby, which is growing and growing and growing, controls billions of dollars as well, don't want to trade in a lot of products. They think there are ESG issues as well, whether it's in the type of production, whether it's the environmental degradation, or whether it's what happens in terms of the whole supply chain as well. Where goes coal? Do other commodities follow because of those concerns? Because they're shut out of financing, and we've had these conversations about the oil price and about the IOCs and what have you, but in terms of your world as well, where goes coal? Do other commodities have the same investment problems and hence potential price spikes?
Well, coal gets it in the neck basically because it's so overtly a carbon emitter, and that's the hot topic and theme among investors at the moment, to reduce your exposure to that risk. Governments around the world are trying to invest away from any sort of coal-fired power, trying to pick up clear renewables, solar, for example, as a substitute. That theme's been going on for 5 to 10 years. But now it's really intensified, and people are trying to move away from that. As an industry, I suspect what will happen is it'll go into private equity world. You can't raise money with big banks like the ones I work for. You'll end up having to go to a PE investor somewhere and get your funding that way. Because the simple reality is we're still going to be digging up and burning 6 to 7 billion tonnes of coal. We can't change our economic system away from it that fast. So they'll have to get their funding in the meantime. And eventually coal will probably come under pressure over a very long period of time, say 10 to 20 years. And yeah, I mean, if that theme rolls on, other commodities are exposed to exactly that sort of investor behaviour.